Hey everybody, I'm MarkB. Today's video we're going to talk about the 6 most important questions that first-time home buyers are afraid to ask their mortgage lender. So stay tuned, I'll try to make it quick. Alright, so I'm going to cover a bunch of questions I've been getting a lot lately. I figured I should put together a video on this. But with some mortgage lenders being so efficient and really process oriented, when they get you on the phone, they just run through their checklist. And, there might be a couple things that are overlooked, and, different mortgage companies have different products, and you don't know what you don't know. So I'm going to cover some of the things that I think are really important for you guys to ask. So number one, what do I need to get a mortgage? So basically you need credit. You need to have a credit history that shows that you have paid debt and you've been responsible paying debt in the past. And you'll have to have some sort of income so a lender will feel like they can loan you money and you'll pay it back. Number two, can credit be improved if it's not great? Answer is yes. In fact, I've got some great local mortgage lenders that have credit repair programs, and they would love to get you engaged in those and put you on the fast track to being able to qualify for a mortgage. It is pretty important to try to do this well in advance, only because if you do have to do some sort of credit repair, you're doing it before when you want to purchase, so that when you want to purchase, you're ready to go. So it's always better to talk to a lender a lot sooner than later, and I've got some great people for you to talk to on that. So number three, what's the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval? So there's actually a big difference when sellers are evaluating offers. A pre-qualification is when you can just call into a mortgage lender, maybe your 1-800-MORTGAGE, any call centers online, and they'll just pull your credit, go through your income and say, yeah, you should qualify. So they'll give you a pre-qualification. So they actually haven't looked at any of your details. A full pre-approval is when you've actually supplied all of your tax returns, your income, your pay stubs, everything that a mortgage lender is going to need, where they've reviewed all of your stuff and said, yes, you are officially pre-approved and good to go. So carries a lot more weight than a pre-qualification, so strive to have a pre-approval letter. Number four, how much down payment do I need to get a mortgage, to buy a house? That has changed a lot. It depends on who you talk to. The adage people used to say you need 20% down to purchase. So that's no longer the case. There still are 0 down programs. Depends on the type of mortgages. We'll go into that in a minute. But 0, 3, 5 are probably the minimum down payments for most mortgages. So you really don't need as much to purchase as you may think. So again, talk to your mortgage lender about that. But you definitely don't need 20 to buy a home. Number 5, down payment assistance. So you're thinking, okay, how much down payment do I need? Is there any assistance out there for me? Yes, so there's actually lots of government programs. There's state programs. Some companies will offer assistance. There's not a whole lot of that going on in our area, but other parts of the country that happens. But Michigan does have a great down payment assistance program. So if you're a first-time home buyer, talk to your lender about that. It's run through MISHDA. You can also get a down payment assistance gifted to you from family or friends, so you don't have to technically have it yourself. But again, other great questions for your mortgage lender. What can I do for down payment assistance? And then lastly, what type of mortgages do I qualify for? You're going to have your typical mortgages out there, which most lenders are going to cover, which is your conventional, your FHA, your VA, which are kind of the big 3. Most mortgage companies will cover those. But then there's a few others that you might qualify for that are some great products. There's a rural development mortgage done through the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or USDA. Some local banks will also do portfolio products, where the local bank actually takes out the loan directly, so you don't have to fit all the criteria perfectly. And then in regards to type of mortgages, condos actually do play into the type of mortgage that you can get. So mortgage companies do treat condos differently than homes. So another really good question, if you're thinking about purchasing condos, talk to your lender about that. because you might be looking at a warrantable, a non-warrantable. Condos need to be approved by FHA and VA if you do that as well. But, typically with a condo, you're going to probably want to align with some specialty lenders that are excellent at condos. So all really great questions. They're all really important. I wanted you guys to know and be educated so that you can make a great informed decision moving forward. Thanks for stopping out and have a great one.